Okay, we have only Timmy here for now. We have only Timmy here for now. So, wait for a few more minutes and then we continue. We wait for a few more minutes and then we start. Like I said, I can't come here and just stay with one person. You get? It doesn't make any sense. So I'll wait. I'll wait a bit and we start. So sorry, Timmy. You can send the link to your friends or whatever to join, like you said the last time. You can send it, but I'm not gonna start till we get at least 5 people. Yeah, you can copy the link from the website, from the channel, it's there. You can copy the link and join. I don't even know what I'm talking about today, but from our analysis, we'll see about that. So that's it. Anyway, I don't know, but I don't know what to say, man. But then let me just do the reason why I'm here. Then cut it short. Probably our life will be will start being 10 minutes or 20 minutes max. And I'll call it a day. So on Monday we talked about this guy from this point, and on Monday it was somewhere here. And if you're on the live, I said it. If price moves back a little bit, you can take your sell. And if we go to lower time frames, I got of 15 from when I called this guy, you can at least, there's no entry for this guy, so there's no way to paint it. There's no entry from this breaker block. Price will come back to it, and the only place you can see anything to take and chop small is here. And I will not tell you why it's there. I won't even tell you why it's there, but then the only entry that you can take in all this scenario I pointed up to this point, the only place entry showed itself is here. So my friend will say, go and figure. It's here. You know, when price is moving like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this, your job is simple. Your job is simple. Find liquidity, find liquidity around this drop, find it around this drop, and then find the POI that taps on it, and then continue to the other side. Same thing, just like that, and be going. So that is how you find it there. So if you check on this thing now, you see that, okay, that is the same thing that happened, because from this guy, there's no physical drop. This one happened, this one happened, this one. So this is a bigger drop that happened. And you can see it left around liquidity around here and kept dropping and all that. And then finally one price came back and came back to all these points. So this is where you can take a sell from. And I'm not saying take a sell from here and then put your TP or your SL somewhere that is unrealistic. No. What I said is, once you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. So once you follow like that pattern like that and go, that's when you can now say, okay, even I don't trade 30 minutes time frames, but from that 30 minutes, you can see clearly, let's say this guy here is your POI, all these things here, the POI, and then this single candle that happened here is your liquidity, or this one here, liquidity, whatever, anyhow I want to say it. And then your entry is from that point. From that point, your SL is slight above this guy. So to be on a safe route, somewhere here, you're good. And then your first TP, no matter what, is this low you are seeing. So that is 1:3. Just make it around 1:3. And as you can see, 1:3 taking without any problem. Yes, Counselor said that your overall profit, your overall scalability is to this point. But remember, there is another block. Let me check this chart. Okay, 2 people. Obi Daniel, you're here today. Congrats, welcome. So, Timmy, thank you very much for what you're doing. I see that. So, you can see that from this place, I said that price is going to come to. There is another block there, a good solid other block. Last week, I've talked about how to mark another block in this class. I think it's last 2 weeks. I did. This is a solid good order block from a 4-hour time frame. A sell candle engulfed by a buy candle. That is a solid order block. That is a solid order block right there. And you can see solid order block. So this, you cannot tell me this order block you saw here is just going to be taken out like that from a 4-hour time frame guy. No. But the fact that the order block has been mitigated, this target has been met. So why did I say that? I say that because I do not mean you should go and carry, you've seen entry from 30 minutes now, because Counselor said that this guy is going to drop to this point. You now carry your entry from your trade from that place and drag it to this place. I've talked about having sense in trading. I've talked about having realistic goals in trading. I've talked about putting things in perspective so that you will not be overcompensated. You will not going to be doing something extra and be saying that you are not this, you are not that. I'm telling you for free. This week, Jesus Christ, this week tested me. Like, you know, now I show my entry groups and everything. I'm very happy that nobody paid me for signals last week. I'm fucking happy. Sorry for the effort. I was very happy. Do you know that on Monday I took a loss, Tuesday loss, Wednesday loss, Thursday loss. The only trade I took, all my trades that's TP, they are all missed. Like, is this close? Go to TP. This close. Anyone way I take, though they are not in my plans, but I took it because reasons. People that pay you for signal, they don't really give a flying F whether there's trade or not. Their own is just give me to buy. I want to make money. So it puts me on a light to be trading even when I don't see my patterns, because their job is just to give them trades. But I've come to realize something, that if I make you 10% a month in my signal channel, I'm a good trader. But I'm making them 50%, 30% every week. Last week we did 8% in a week. So I'm overstretching myself. But this week showed me shaggy. This week showed me shaggy. I'll show you guys later. So why did I say that? Once you've seen those patterns you're looking out for, your TP should be realistic. I always say it. Once you see 3R, and once you follow everything I've taught you already in this life, not even on my mentorship, you will see a decent 3R trades. Once your trade triggers, it will not even take you the whole day for 3R to hit. That's why when I see this GBP card trade, it's pissing me off. This bastard has been there for decades. That's why I don't like swinging. But then we'll come back to that later. So now you've seen this guy from 30 minutes and you took the trade. Chancellor said this guy is going to dump to this place. Of course he did. Of course he did. But the problem now is you've seen something like this. This one already hit TP here. And then you saw another break of structure. You now call this one liquidity. And then where's your POI? You now call this one as POI. You have top loss, like beta loss. I've told you about when price has gotten to its destination, what do you want again? This price have gotten to this place. It will be very, very, what's in this one will I use now? It will be very, very careless. Yes, that's the word. Careless for you to see that price is tapping rejection from this place, and then price came back and want to still continue selling. I don't know why anybody would do that. Do you understand? So take only this one win and dust your plate, because price is now working from another angle. So 5R for this guy is decent. Even if you cut 3R on it, is decent. What did I make out of this trade? If you join the call on Monday, you will know that I talked about this thing. Yes, I said it's going to come back to this place, but it's going to this place. But now following it did not give you liquidity at all till this place. This happened on the 9th. I don't know why my trading view is not showing me day. I don't know how my guy did you own. Mine doesn't show day, time, or it just showed me date and time. I don't know, but maybe I'll fix it later. Can I do it now? Like it doesn't show day. It's just day of the week. Hey, good. Guy, forget anything you want to do, just do it. You just think about it, you do it. So this happened on Monday, but it triggered on when? On Tuesday, imagine. So on Tuesday, we had a very good trade here on Tuesday. So if you got that 5%, you're done for the week. No take it, no, like nothing too much. Just you're done for the week. You're done. So if you didn't see it, it means you're not a student of this class, because this guy showed himself very well. So this one I've lived well. From Monday, I think we should be going for a buy. I don't know yet, because this guy have reached his potential. We can now do a top-down analysis on this guy, because probably want to get that big to this place, then continue, or I don't know. But then it's a good trade. So if you took this trade, this particular one on the channel, let me see your comment. If you took the trade, because all of you want me to come and give you points, enter here, leave here and do this. I will not be spoon feeding you this year. If you took this trade on the chart, tell me. If you didn't, tell me, because I didn't say go and buy. So we're done with USD card, and it ended well. So whether or not you got the trade, I'm gonna post it. How do I post it now? I'll post it like this. Let me just add this thing back. I'll post it like this. So if you don't take them, it will pay you. Like I said, that channel there is for educational purposes. But I want on me to signal room, and I will not agree. I'll not fall for it. I'll not fall for it. If you want me to be giving you signals to follow me and chop loss, you pay for it. So I cannot fall for you guys turning me to a signal provider, because if I start doing that, all of you will get lazy. And I'm not trying to follow I'm not trying to project or have army of lazy traders. No. You chose this path, I'll go with the path with you, but you must not be lazy. You can't be broke and lazy. It's a wicked combination. You can't afford to be broke and lazy. So what you should do is, if counselor said this, do it. Do it, and then wait for the result. But if you don't do it, there's no way the results can show. At least do it and make a mistake and tell me on the live. I tried this, so I chop loss, so this is what happened, that what happened. It makes more sense. But just keeping quiet without doing anything, no. Please, how do I join the group on Telegram? I don't know, how do I do that? Share a referral link. Can I do that? Let me try. I can't share a link on this place. I didn't take the trade. My watch list is mainly GBP and USD. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. This is a solid reason. This is a solid reason. This is a solid reason. But Daniel, I still have GBP on my watch list, so don't worry. I'll still catch you on that, because GBP, I dropped it on the group. How do I? Let me know if you can search this way and join. Telegram, YouTube general group. This this name is Counselor. What name should I name this group so that it can be easily searched? What is the name? Because this name is long. Trade with Counselor, does that work? Trade with Counselor, what do you think? TWC. You guys should say something, or say something. If it works, let me know. So with that, you can just search for it. Then I cannot call my number on live. Okay, let me type my assistant's number. You can send a WhatsApp message to this number, and it can be attended to. 646398287. Can I say number on this chat? I'm not sure. Okay, I did. So send a WhatsApp message to this number. I have your contact on WhatsApp, because it's already on the channel now. It's not hidden. It's in the channel. So send the message to this to the WhatsApp number you have. Anyone you have, send the message to there. Then you get the link on. I don't like using my number, even if it's work number. So send a message across, you'll be added. So back to our gist. So that's how this one happened. And then 5 hours secured here. If you missed it, that is entirely up to you. So the next one we have is GBP USD. Hey Daniel, have GBP/USD. So on Monday morning, I talked about how this guy is rejecting from this guy, and if this guy is going to keep rejecting, I just want it to come back to this point, and then we'll continue going to the upside, which is this point. But then what happened? He didn't. He just left off and continued going. But something happened. You're not a swing trader, are you? No. I've given you directional bias. Your job is to now look for buy entry from this point till this point. So let's go to 30 minutes or 1 hour time frame and look for liquidity and POIs. This is my liquidity in here. But then something happened here. Something happened here. This is a 1 hour time frame. This is a break of structure here. All these things here are liquidity. All these things here are liquidity. But go down again 30 minutes. It's better here. I just mark this one just like that. So if you are waiting on Monday, Friday, and then this is Monday, you didn't see anything, and this one is my whatever, is my liquidity for me to buy from this low. It didn't happen. Price left you. Broke structure here. Broke structure here. This is liquidity. The SPOI is somewhere here, and then price still left it. And so even if you didn't take this trade, you should have taken anyone from here, anyone from this POI, just one. But the point is, it happened with a news. Happened with a news. Yes, he didn't pick you, but this one will. That is it. That's how to mark POI. I've already said this thing before. I've already said this before. So your POI should be from, this is the black candle here. Then that is it. And you don't even have to cover all the wicks, and look at where the wick stopped. This is where this is where the wick stopped, somewhere here. But then you don't have to just do it like that. To be you wickeding yourself. So you stop somewhere here. So remember, you're trading 1:3. 1:3, 1:5, no problem. Chancellor said he's going to this place, this Sokoto, this place. Yes. For your own, you're a day trader. 1:3, you're good. So let's see if this guy gave you 1:3. Or you just missed it. From here to here. And then your SL is somewhere here. And then 1:3. Boom, boom, boom. Did he give you that or not? He did. So Daniel, did you take it or not? Right, answer. Did you take this buy or not? Because it is very clear as day. Did you take this buy or not? Daniel. And what's the reason this time? Or because you did not see it? Because it is as clear as day. It is as clear as day. If you trade from 1 hour time frame, you saw it. Because 1 hour time frame would be something like, where is the, there's no good order block for 1 hour. From 30 minutes, there's a good order block. Yes, there's a good order block. Like the sell engulfed by the buy. This one is a good order block here. This one is already out there. Let me just remove it. But this POI is still strong for me. But I think it's playing from this POI already. So this one is already as good as missed. So did you take it? I didn't take the buy setup. I only caught the sell. Okay. You didn't get the buy, you only caught the sell. That makes sense. The sell, like I said, I trade structure first. So catching the sell is a good one too, because looking from this place, breaking this guy already formed a sell. Breaking this one again formed a sell. So your sell structures will be from here. So catching the sell is a good one. It's a genius idea. like I always say, two truths can exist. Two truths can exist. So from 4 hour time frame, there's a break of structure, all these things here, equity, whatever, and then boom, sell, shine, sharp. But what I'm saying is the one I gave you a buy. So you should be looking for a buy. So this one also is a good buy. Even if you extended your stop loss to this point, you should be making at least 3 hour. So it's still good. And that's what I'm going to send out. I'm going to be sending out as what I did was give you guys a 3 hour trade. So whether you caught the sell or you caught the buy, the idea is that at the end of the day, everybody made money. That is what I'm happy about. So the next one will be what the next trade. Well, as well. It's still three. So I'll send it like that. But Daniel that is selling, congrats. So even after this guy hit, buying this one again will be just you risking it, but then it doesn't make. I cannot take it. Cannot take it. Yeah, I can't unless I'm just forcing something. But then this one is okay. So for the buy setup that we dropped, price have not gotten to our overall target, which is there. But then price gave a 3 hour buy 3 point. So I'll drop it like that on the channel. So your job is to go and look for how I took my buys to find it. That's your job. So G B P USD report. They are so we got 3 hour trade for the GBP. So the next one is the GN. This is why I said I cannot be a swing trader if I'm not a millionaire in dollar yet, because I don't know why we're risking $10. And for how many weeks now? Since February 1st, since 2nd of February, my $10 still ran up to $27, and then it's back to $15. I want to use that kind of trading, do something better. But if I'm risking $10,000 or $20,000, once I see 1:2, I'm out of the trade. One is to 2.5 is a big money. If I'm risking 10,000 here, this is 25,000. If I'm risking 20,000, this is 45,000, almost 50K. So why won't I close? I will close, but you cannot close it because you are risking $100 to make 300, or risking $10 to make that, and then the broker will still collect his money. Broker will collect nonsense, commission, swap fees. If you're using prop account, you collect swap. So I don't think I'll continue with this pair from next month. But let's just see how it goes. So this week he did only 1 hour and came back, because last week Friday stopped somewhere here. So last week did 1.88. So throughout this week, cannot even do complete 2 hour and hold there. So this week just did nothing, because it's back to where he left last week. This week not do anything at all. So it's crazy. It's not a good pair to trade, to swing. And if you try to trade daily inside these candles, you'll be stopped out. You'll be stopped out. But then let me check. Go down to 30 minutes and then remove all these things. Carry this one, come this side. This week started on Monday here. Whoa, you can. You can. This is Monday. You can. Let's open it up. Remember, trading. Remember, this is Sunday night, and this is Monday. And remember, this price have broken all these lows. So you're looking for liquidity. You're looking for liquidity, and then POI. This POI obviously is not clear. It's just use FVG. This FVG now use tap. That will not concern you because this is just Monday. You understand? This is Sunday. This is when you woke up. But this Friday, so Monday, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. This is it now. This one supposed to be inside the trade, but then let's say you're not in this trade, no problem. And then it broke structure again, broke structure here, broke structure here, went up and dumped. The only place you're supposed to be inside is this one, but this POI is fucked up, so you can't. You can't. So when this one dumped, break structure here, gave liquidity here, and it's coming back now. So this one is where you can actually sell from next week. But I don't know. Selling from here, this one should be your protected this place. Because this guy can come and clear everything. So let's see how that goes. I don't know, but let's see how it goes. But for this one, break of structure here, liquidity here. This guy is not bad as POI, but taking it as LVG. LVG stops here and stops here. So LVG was taken out too. So I don't know. Or the only way for you to take this trade, yes, is to take the trade from order block. Leave the FVG, order block. Order block is you are trying to sell. If you watch this candle very well, you see that this is all these things. The one that broke structure is this one to this point. This particular one to this point. Look at it. This is it. So from that break of structure, it came back, gave liquidity, and then boom. The other block I can take here is this one. This one that formed very well is this one, and it touched it. So if on that Monday, after that analysis around Friday, Monday, yes, around this time, and you caught this trade, is a good trade for you, and is actually a good one to end the week. This one is on Monday, around 12 o'clock. This is a good trade for you. Whether you see it or not, is a good trade for you. Catch it there, put your stop loss above here, just to be realistic, and your TP here, TP1 there is already 3 hours. Look at it, 3.4 hours, and you're done. So now, after this break of structure happen here, this liquidity here, another trade safe. After this one, this break of structure happened. Is even actually two breaks. This one. Jesus, I need water. This break of structure here, this break of structure here, and then price comes back or even off all this liquidity here, but it wasn't stopping. So if you call this one all these things liquidity, so where is now your valid POI? My valid POI is this buy, and this sell did not engulf it. My valid POI is this one. Because this is the sell that engulfed the buy that engulfed this sell. This is it. But now, obviously, you cannot just leave your stop loss. You can't leave your trade open, something like that here. So you're going to make sure this place is covered. And then if you watch your price entering that position, you can wait for confirmation. I've told you about confirmation, right? That's why I did on Monday. That took me almost 2 hours. You can wait for confirmations. And did it happen? Yes, it did. From that point, you see confirmation. It happened here, sir. Remember what we call it on Monday. Timmy, I think you're here. What we talked about morning star and evening star and all confirmations. You see, it happened even here to self. Look at it. Come to this place. This is the buy candle, and then this is shit. I remove this thing. This is the buy candle, this is the sell candle, and then the third one, boom. So did it happen here? Yes, it did. If you watch at it, this is my POI. This here is my POI. And I'm looking for candle confirmations. This is the buy candle, this is the sell candle, and then this one engulfs it. So you're selling from this place, and your SL is here. But that's not what we're doing here. This is just confirmation. Telling then your TP SL is here. And your TP is that place, the other TP is this is the low. This here is your TP. You can see this is roughly 7 hour, of course, because you're using confirmation. But let's come back to the reality of what we are trading. So I'm not using confirmation just from that point. As price kept and start rejecting from this point, by merely looking at it, you can sell from here, and your stop loss is just somewhere above here, so that these weeks here you're protected. And your TP 1:3, and you're good. 1:3, boom, you give 1:3 here. So basically, I'm angry for this guy, but by testing now, you've seen that this guy gave us 2 decent entries for the week. Yes, I was angry with the guy, but now back testing, you can see that this guy gave us 2 entries for the week. 2. And on Monday, you can now start looking out for this one. But you can see this one 3 hour, this one is 3 hour too. So looking at these two trades for the week, you're up 6%, if it's not 7%, because 3.4, 3.6 is 7% for the week. So in as much as it is because cancel did not say buy here, sell here, you've seen that with my directions alone, you can see signals, you can see entries for yourself. So my anger for this guy don't even reduce now, because look at it. These things are clear enough. They're clear enough. Break of structure, liquidity POI. Break of structure, liquidity POI. This one break of structure again. This is liquidity, and then on Monday, whether this POI will hold or not. So I'm sending it to the group. So this one give 6% for the week. So now the bigger question will now be, did you make money from this biases, or you are just there? So GBP NZD report 6R made from 2 setups. I'm doing everything, giving you the chart patterns and everything. So the job is for you to do. So the next one is, if you're understanding what I'm saying, please give me 1 on the chat. If you're here and you understand what I'm saying, give me 1 on the chat. The chat is kind of empty. Maybe I'm speaking too much English already. Just give me 1 on the chat. Okay. Only Timmy is understanding. Oh, Obi, are you not following? Are you not following? Only Timmy is understanding what I'm saying. All right, so let's continue. So the next one is USDJPY. And as you can see, everything I said on Monday happened the way I said it. I said on Monday, this was on Monday. Look at it. Look at this on Monday. I said it. So from when I called the trade on Monday, price did how many pips is this? 435 pips. 435 pips. So from the time I called it, USD JPY dropped almost 3%. So the question now, did you make money from this down move? Let's check. From the 1 hour time frame, you're looking for break of structure, liquidity, POIs. Did you see any? So here, lock. This is a break of structure. This liquidity, this POI. Boom. You saw a trade. This is another break of structure. Why did it run? Okay. I locked it now. Lock. Break of structure, liquidity, POI. Break of structure, liquidity did not come back. Break of structure, liquidity, POI. Keep looking, keep looking. So this is the last one. I can't be this one. You hit this TP, so that's it. So now from this one, how did I say break of structure, liquidity? So 30 minutes time frame. Open it up very well. This is your break of structure, right? Of course, when price breaks structure to the downside, forms liquidity, and then boom. So the point is, for the first one, you did not come back, but this is why I want price to enter, and then we sell. But it did not enter. So this one now, did it enter? Of course it did. From here, price broke through to this point. But for this one, this is the liquidity here, and then this is the POI. This one is direct. It's called breaker block. Direct breaker block. You're not even if the week is too much, the way this week is long, you don't need the body. Just take the week and then have 50% of the week. So oh shit, I don't do nonsense. Most of the time it will be too much. So from that point, take the sell and put your TP where? TP is 1 is to 3, of course. And then boom, 1 is to 3 cleared. You're good to go. So the next one happened the same way from this point. Broke structure here. Right. But as you can see, there's no down movement that happened here with this giving you pure liquidity. But if you're trading this JPY pairs, you know that their liquidity is just inside. They can use one candle, like this one candle as liquidity. That's it. You've taken 3% already here already. This one will kill you. So this is it. From that point, all this one are nice other blocks. So this is it here. And there, the sell candle drops. And even if you watch closely, this POI gave me that entry model I told you guys about. The morning star and evening star. This one gave pure evening star, this one here. This is the first one that's trying to buy. This one, and then you dumped. So entry should be here, but as you can see, it is very, very long. So you cannot sell from here. Because if you sell from here, your SL will be somewhere wide up there. So if you want to stack in this one, you stack with your sense. Because if you don't stack with your sense, you lose everything. Because this is the first candle, second candle, third candle, engulfed everything. And if you stack here, price come pull back to this place, your account is cleared. Do you understand? So stack with sense in confirmations. So that is that. For this one, price came back and gave descent 4R. This one, I don't know what you're looking for. There's no low for you to target. It's just your vibe and whatever. And then this one, price missed it. Though he gave this liquidity here, price failed to enter this place. But where the price rejects from, price tapped into the FVG. FVG is imbalances, price leave. Why trading? Imbalances, price leaves. Why jumping? Look at it. These two places now are IVG. So price jumped and left, take out liquidity. He took it out, of course. Look at it. He took out the liquidity out. He took it out. You see, it took liquidity out and jumped down from the FVG. So your job is, if you miss it, leave it. If you miss them, leave them. It's not worth your risk. Once you miss it, just leave it. So from that point, you miss this one already, no problem. So, but when from this one, you saw this one. Remember, this one is the one that is missed. But this break of structure and this liquidity here enter. But then this is news. This is news. Obviously, you can't take this kind of trade from here. Where your risk one day. Even if your risk is somewhere here, your risk could be 50% of this. It cannot be above here. It's too big. So me saying you can hold it. This is me being not realistic. No. So you can't take this thing, and it's news. It's news. Why can't you take it? Because look at it. It didn't trigger because it's news. So avoid news. Avoid news. Don't trade it. Don't do it. So that's how we ended the week. This one is missed. Another break of structure here. Liquidity here. Another one, yes. Break of structure, liquidity, POI. Another one here. How many hours did you get there? This one cannot be up to 3 hours. I said it can't. So if you know reach 3 hours, leave them. But then if it's me that saw this trade and my TP will be here, 2.5 hours, I'm okay, because you've already gotten to your target. You can't expect price to just come and blow it off. Remember, this target is from 4-hour time frame. Like I told you, look at this massive nice order block formed, and you expect price to just come and blow it off. No, price will reject from it for some time. It will reject from you. Look at it. Taps here, reject. Taps here, reject. How many do you taps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you don't expect just price to just come here and run. So if you take this kind of trade that is here, like this type ones, you don't have to do everything. Just take your small thing. And also it's even a Thursday. Take your small thing. 1:2, 2.5. You're out. 2.4, whatever. You're good. You're good. So this guy, in as much as he's a crazy chart, but he delivered his polling unit this week. So your job is to go back test all these things and see how it is. Look at it. 1, 2. This one is news. Of course, we don't trade it. But if you still do trade it, you still catch some move here. But I'm realistic. I'm not delusional. So I do what I think should work. That's you not being delusional. So, oh shit, obedience is lagging from your end. Sorry about that. We're almost done. Almost done. So this is GBP 1, 2, 3. So 3% here, 4% here, and 2% here. That's 3, 7, 2, roughly 10 on this guy. So let's journal. I lost 5% on my in my entry group, and these people are making 10%, but nobody took the trade. That's how life is. So then that's it. From this guy, I'm still waiting for it to give me direction, but he hasn't. So that's why I didn't say anything on it. I said either it takes out this low or this high, let me know. But then it's still in the middle. From Monday. From Monday, still there. Look at it. Look at it. This is Monday. Yeah, this is from Monday till Friday. Look at it. Just look at it. So don't be caught inside this kind of place. Don't be caught inside. So as you can see, we did roughly 10% on this guy. 3.64, that is 7.6 plus 2.4. That is 89.6 plus 4. That's 10. 10 point something RR on this guy. So have that in your mind. 10 here. And on GBP NZD, we did 6. That is 16 point something. And then On GBP we did 6, and then on GBP USD we did 3, and then on USD card we did 5. So 10 plus 6 is 16, plus 3 is 19, plus 5 is 24, plus 3 is 27. So averaging 27 in a week, if only you took just one from the USD card, you made 3. From GBP USD, you made 3. Okay, that's 6%. Or you're good with GBP NZD and you're able to make 1 or 2, 1, 3%. And then USD JPY, like the direct fall was crazy. It's just falling, like look at it. The same thing, just come back, tap, go, come back, tap, go, come back, tap, go. And then you can be making 27 risk to reward for a week. So now the question is, in all these things, how much did you make? How much did you make? So come back and tell me how much you made. But for now, I don't know. I don't know. But just say it. It will show. So take your time, go back test everything, and make sure you're following the plan going forward. That's the only way you make money in this industry. That's the only way you make money. Because if you want to just stay and one thing will happen for you, yes, luck happens, but no. So that's what I can say. Only one person that is remaining here. Is that Timmy? So let me just show my entry group and then call it a day. So I'll just call my entry group and then we call it a day. Only one person that is here. Is there any need? Is there any need for that? Anyway, promise should be kept. So we are back. So today is, I say today, this week is a crazy week, right? It's a crazy week. Crazy, crazy. I'm not even done out this week, but it's crazy. The week started on the 2nd, I'll be 6th. I'll be on the 9th. Okay, yeah. So last week we closed with 8.5. As you can see, 8.5 is not bad. It's a decent job, but that is what it is. That's why I like Telegram, because people can easily forget. That's why people can easily forget. They'll forget everything and call you a bad trader because of just one bad week that you had. So that's why I said I will be on WhatsApp. I'll stop doing my services on WhatsApp so that Anytime you call me a bad trader because of one bad week, I will tell you, go to journal and see it for yourself. Go to journal and see it for yourself. It has been there. It is like from last year, throughout last year, I posted it. From January, when we started on January, is here. January was all win through the first week. Second week of January was just 1 hour. We just broke even that week, that second week. Third week, we did well, 12%. Fourth week, we closed 13%. And for the week of January, I did 58% for a month. I don't know who does that, but then I'm sharing this with you. And I have 19 members. You can go and ask any of them. 18 members minus me. So February started with decent win rate. First week of February was 8%. Like for now, I'll write today's journal later. That will be today for the week. But the week is crazy, I can tell you. So this week I saw this nice setup on Monday, GBP USD, and the guy just left us. The guy just left us. And I saw another one here, USD buy limit order. So if you recall, during our live sessions, I was bearish on USD JPY. I'm bearish on that guy. So I don't know what made me think that this guy can buy small, then continue selling. But then I learned the hard way this week. And then you saw normal break, look at it, break of structure, liquidity around this below, waiting for price to come here. Price did not come here. This guy just went to break my TP immediately. Just be watching. And then finally, the JPY peaked, it triggered, and in few minutes, SL hit. So you know that USD JPY is bearish. Why were you buying Counselor? That's why I asked myself. But then it happened. So GBP that I was waiting for, look at it. It just left me and went up. So that was how Monday ended for me. Then Tuesday, GBP came down again. So the problem is I wouldn't have entered this trade again. I wouldn't have. I didn't even know why I entered. I just told them to leave the trade. And that was a bad decision. After 1 hour, price came back and hit SL. So once your trade has given you your trade, this trade gave me 1:3, but it did not trigger us. Why am I still waiting for it to come and trigger? Some of them will come back, trigger, and hit TPU, of course. But you are a day trader. Once it don't happen, just leave and look for another one. This is me teaching you to learn from my mistakes. This is me teaching you to learn from my mistakes. So that is the second hour for the week. Remember USD JPY, and then DJ 2 hour already. Monday, Tuesday. On Wednesday, I had a buy limit order for gold. And it was a sweet buy. I was awake at midnight, just back testing, and I saw it and I dropped it. In the morning, the guy went to TP already. In the morning, I said you guys should delete because it's already gone to TP. Deleted this one too. Delete, because why will you just not tap me and go straight to TP? Delete. Look at this one. Delete. Like everybody, all the trade I'm dropping that would have hit SL, like TP, we're all going to TP without tagging us in. Delete. And then I saw this one. I'm like, if you recall when I told you about on Monday about confirmation entries, I saw this one. I'm like, let's short this guy. You have taken out all this low, then closed down. So let's just continue going down. The guy did his own part too. I entered the trade, of course. I take all my trades myself. I don't take trade without taking them. I don't drop trade that I don't take. So buy, I dropped another buy just trying to scalp because we've taken 3 losses already. Let me scalp something. So this was to see small money. Guess what? The scalp busted. The scalp busted. SL. This is the 4th loss on Wednesday. And then this one was going well. It did almost 1 hour safe. And I said, let's try another scalp. Another scalp I called. The scalp was going well, 1 hour. Immediately I typed 1 hour. It didn't even take up to 1 minute. The guy came back and smashed our SL. I closed shop. That's how we took 4 losses. And then we have this one going. I'm like, holding trade over the weekend, I don't like it. But let's see how it goes. In the next second, SL hit. So that's how I achieved minus 5% loss this week. Did I learn any lesson? Yes, I did. What are the lessons? The lessons I learned was pretty simple. Don't send signals to people or entries to people because they're asking you, they paid you for money. So you need to give them something every time. First, that's the first lesson. If you paid me for a service, my job is to give you the best of my knowledge, not just to give you entries. I've been this person that is proud about saying I've never taken 3 losses since 2023. But guess who took 5 losses this week? So I cannot say that word again because that'll be me lying. So that means that I'll be going back to my charts, I'll be going back to my roots, and know that as a Signal subscriber, I'm not meant to be sending a signal every day. If you cannot tell yourself that I'm okay with 10% this month, I'm okay with 20% this month, then go elsewhere. So the only trade I took this later was this scalp trade. And this scalp trade gave me 1:5. This 1:5 covered all the loss. Just one scalp, just one scalp. I posted it on my WhatsApp yesterday. Just one scalp. This scalp covered all the losses. $100 to $500. So just one trade. Just one trade. Just one. We covered all of them. So, and as you can see, this trade is very straightforward. This liquidity is here, this POIs, and then boom. So if you cannot handle losses, don't pay someone signals. And you that are paying for signals, don't be emotional about they're asking me for signals, so you go and give them nonsense. No, I can't do that again. This week taught me the lessons. Because all my entries I'm seeing here are not what I'm teaching you. So I should teach you what I'm doing, right? So this is me holding myself accountable. That's how it's going to be. And for my synthetic people, I did small for them, and it's not a bad idea. I did small things for them, just small. That is how it was. Few losses done too much now. So I just funded one thing, and on the 11th, and we took few trades, just 2. Some took it, some didn't take it. So that's it. This today, I dropped it today, and it made profit. So that's what happens in my trade entry group. So I think that is all. If you think that trading in the whatever in the group is very easy, it's not. Look at how it was. The first trade last week was third loss, second one win, third one loss, that one win, the other one win. But there's losses. So if you cannot handle them, I'm not sure you're ready to trade. And if you think that paying someone for their service means that you've bought their head, like making all the money in the world. Hello, sir. You cannot do it like that. So my own is get genuine people around your corner. Make sure your Telegram is devoid of all Telegram communities. Just stay with few persons, just one or two, and then log in. That is it. So if you want to trade with me for next week, for the month of March or April, my fee is $100 every month. But for the weekends, I do discounts of 50,000, $50, depending on your locations. So that is how my trading week was. So thank you for being here, and go and enjoy your weekend. If you have any question, we have 2 minutes, so we call it a night. So everybody can go and rest. Question, 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 question. 2 minutes, and then we're good. No question. All right. So see you. Yeah, about mentorship. I dropped a poll on the Telegram, and 50% of you guys um want mentorship and all. So my mentorship is something that I give my all to. That's why I don't like doing it again, because I don't want to give you half-baked information and leave you hanging. So if you're very sure you want me to teach you, mentor you personally and privately, to see what I see and everything, just send me a message. Go to the group, use the links to any of the links to contact me or my assistant. And like I said, I have free spots for 5 people for $200. Then others from that will be $500. So, and if you're on this call and you want to be part of that, you can use the $200 offer and get started. You can book our class for March if you're busy or something. January, February, March. Yeah, you can book your slots for March and then lock it out. I can teach only 5 people in a month, because it's 2 times a week. So I share the days for different people and the time. So, and I can take people that I can manage. I'm not looking for 100 people. Like I said, 10 is okay. And that 5 for the month is okay. 10 for 2 months is okay. That's the reason why I'll have time for you and everything. So if that person is you, reach out to me through any of the contact details. Have a good night. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, Obedient. Thank you, people that have been on this live till now. It's a good 1 hour time that we had. And if you found value, kindly give a like. Like I always say, like the video so that people can see it. People are not even on the channel. Like, Obedient is not even on the channel, but he's here on Monday and then he's here now. So, Daniel, thank you very, very much. And then Timmy, I promised you a lot of things already, but then this year I owe you one for you. Thank you very much, and then have a good night, guys.